Hi, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Test, 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 test. I hope so. Hi, James, Sue, Johan, Natalie, Richard. Hello. I hope you can all hear me fine. I'm not too sure, but it looks like it. That way, Susie Cat, Josie. Hey. Well, it's so good to see you all. Max. All right. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're all here. I know I've been off for a while, but I was busy with private stuff. I went to see my man, and before that, I was a little tired, exhausted. Yeah, so I didn't really have the mindset to do anything. So, and I know I promised to do something because I asked who would like to hear about what. And the Willow was the winner, I guess. Oh, Susie Cat, nice. You have a willow in your garden. Awesome. Oh, I'm very well. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm a little rusty, I think. It's been a while. So, yeah, shall we start then with the willow? So, I mean, I just put the main aspects together again for the willow, and I think it fits pretty well also in these times and people struggling and depressions and sad. Yeah, so it was a good choice that everyone had. And since oh, you missed me, I missed you all too. Thank you. That makes me happy. Yeah, like I said, I talked so many times about the willow that I was worried people get bored, but I just thought it fits. It just fits. And I know I talk sometimes 2 times, 3 times about a herb or about a tree, but it's just because it calls me. So, but this time I couldn't make up my mind, and that's why I asked. So, and yeah, the willow it is. So, you all know about the willow, right? It loves water, and yeah, it grows on really wet soil close to the water, and or along banks or rivers or stream or even on water veins. If there is no water, you can be sure there are water veins. And yeah, of course, it's the element of water, and we know all the element of water is mostly for emotions, suppressed feelings, or even feelings growing. So because she also stands for fertility, the willow, but not only the fertility in terms of having babies or anything, right? It's about growth and rebirth in general. So yeah, and the willow is really an untamed force of life, you can say. And I'm trying to keep track of the chat too, so sorry. You know how I am. I have to concentrate for a bit, or I start mumbling off and I end up talking about I don't know, something else. So and with this untamed elemental force of life, I also mean that, yeah, not only that she helps us or grow, it's also if you just cut willow branch here we go. Just make a cross out of it. I don't remember the word. So, and you plant it in permanent wet soil, soaked soil. It will, in a short time, it really awakens to new life, and it starts shooting roots. So that's another sign of her really nice fertility element. So, and by doing that, by the way, by the branches, you can actually grow your own willow tunnels or anything else that you like, which is alive. I mean, you can craft stuff too with willow branches that you find because they're bendable, right? Or, for example, witches' brooms are made out of it for a reason. And and of course, because of its intense and unrestrained life force that comes from it, of course, it scared we know who. And that's why it was demonized as a witch tree and demon tree, and mostly because, in the fog or in the dark, they can look like little goblins or whatever. And there you go. Now we're talking about a demon tree. Bleh. So so let me see the chat here. I have to scroll up a bit. Diagonally. Yes, Natalie. Johan, diagonally. Beautiful. Thank you for the English lessons. I really need it. Sometimes I can't say it, certain words. I just can't. They don't pop out of my immigrant mouth here. Hate food forest. Diagonally. Did I say that right now? Well, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Johan, the willow speaks loud, or also the leaves can speak softly depending on. So, like, because the branches are so pliable, and when you and soft but yet strong and flexible, and it's really the perfect combination of opposites. And wait, let me read. So, and also the softness that is flowing through the leaves when you look at it, right? When the wind goes through, it speaks softly, but yet loud, like Johan said, but yet loud. You can't overhear it. It will just talk to you. But with a, soft, loud. Yeah, exactly, Johan. So, and it's just a perfect combination of opposites, like I said. And this, I think, is what, if we want to kind of approach each other or us with our own senses, then we can use that flowing softness of the willow as well. Roblox. Sorry, I didn't see you before. Sorry, I have to scroll down my chat here because I'm on StreamYard and I have to scroll a bit. So, and you can say those leaves, they have almost the same noise like the birch leaves, I would say. So, and the spirit of the willow, she will empower you with inspiration, with magic, and with calmness and balance. And so, and because she's so related to the water and also to the moon, it's really a mystical tree of enchantment and magic. And yeah, she symbolizes relaxation, harmony, and it gives you strength and deepens the relationship with our planet, with Mother Earth, for sure, because due to the water and the deep roots. And every tree that seeks water is really connected to the other world. So you can, with the help of these trees, you find either connections to travel between the worlds. It helps you. So, or be careful, right, if you don't want to go there. So what she does, and with other world, I mean, is she takes you there where we develop ourselves a little further, and where we can gain wisdom and inspiration. So yeah, that's why it's very good if you want to get into trance regards to that, or in general trance, and sit by the willow, so, and she will help you with visions, and to process any kind of grief, or any kind of pain. So let me scroll again. Hey, Sue. Yes, perfect. So yeah, but she does it very gentle. And when you see the leaves, I always like to sit under there no matter what, because it puts me in this nice little womb, I call it. She just covers you from everything around you. So that's why I really like to sit there too, without asking for anything. And I always also make it clear. I just like to sit there. It's really, really nice. I like to listen to them. So, but because she is so gentle, she helps us through the grief gently, right? Through pain. And let me read. Oh yeah, Johan, yeah. Black Lilith, hello. So where was I? Yeah, she wants to teach us about life, that life does not end with death, okay, of the worldly shell, and not only from the worldly shell, but also from really everything, no matter how negative it is for us at first. So, because I mean, we mostly know by now that from something that we leave behind, that we separate, or that literally dies in us, that we don't need anymore, that something new and positive will arise, right? But it's important to let go of that old first, of the old grief, of the old pain, because other than that, nothing new can arise, because you have no room. But I mentioned that so many times with other videos, but you're getting my point. So yeah, it's really important, and especially in these times. I'm just reading the chat, sorry. I'm trying to keep my eye on. Yeah, it's really important. So and with her, you can say goodbye to the old, and in order to develop yourself further. And I mean, we all know sometimes we have the feeling that yeah, how can I say that? Yeah, I would just say we get confronted with the old again and again and again until we really release it. And sometimes we can feel that, or we can't deal with it. And then, yeah, the willow can help you with that, right? You just have to ask. Yeah, willow's very soothing. Susie Cat, yeah. And these moments of this, when we feel we are shaken down, when this energy flows in, the energy, the moment, the situation, whatever you want to call, I think we are being literally pushed into it. So to finally do something about it, right? And I know I'm talking about, trust me. So, and with that said, the Willow will give us strength to get up again. She will give us the courage, and she will get up the strength so we can get up again and again and again, and do it. And they inspire us, and they inspire our lives, our actions. It gives us the right thoughts for fertile breeding ground. But not only physical, right? I'm talking right now, just, the other way, the other subject. Sorry, I'm totally rusty. So with this breeding ground that she gives to us, she gives us the courage to grow. So, and even if this means to say goodbye to the old, and sometimes there is no way other than saying goodbye to the old. There is not if it's, hey, Pyramid. Hello. Yeah, so and also for the female, the Willow can reveal you the path to the goddess if you planning on a family, if you have female emotional problems, I call them, just you related, and she can help you with that female energy as well, but also for men. So don't get me wrong, men need too female energy at times, right? Depending on what it, my opinion about balance anyways, so everything should be balanced out, and that as well. So, and that's why she also stands for balance and inner peace. So she gives us consolation and lets joy rise in us again, right? Like I said, all those emotional injuries and they will heal. So let me scroll again. I'm trying. Oh, Pyramid, you had to change your name. Anna. Hello. Oh yeah, I know you told me your internet has issues. Oh, did Toth come in? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Toth, I missed you. So where was I? Inner healing. Yeah. So the spirit of that tree will help you with that, with all emotional injuries and pain. So yeah, you will find healing with her. And even back then, the Celts or the Germanic tribes, whatever you want to call them, they knew the properties of the willow. All the ancient people did, right? They knew that she stands for nature and that she was symbolizing the power of healing and fertility. So, and not only that, but she also relieves illness, which I get to a little later. So the spirit of the willow will help you, but you have to make sure to let the willow do the job when you ask her. So, and I always say that with every tree, right? Make sure you ask the tree to do or to give or take whatever it needs to do, because other than that, you take too much or maybe not enough. So if you lack inner peace, so and if you're unbalanced, and you have constant anger, the willow will help you for sure, and it cools and it refreshes you. But it can also make you a little, give you a little melancholy, and triggers longings that are difficult for you to grab or to formulate. So just be aware that if you do energy work, even if I do energy with people, I always say that when there are blockages or whatever, things will release, right? So you might feel the first days, you might feel like, woo, and then all of a sudden, bam, right? It comes out. Whatever was blocked will come out. Excuse me. So, yeah, be aware. But she will be with you as long as you ask her and also give in return, right? She will help you. And what she's also great for is she helps with hardened people, you know, bitter people. So that might think, oh, forget it, nothing is worth it anyways. So she will absolutely help with that too. That's a great tree for that. And so she will loosen and soften that feeling a bit to renew. So, and like I said, not only that, she helps with illnesses, because I truly believe that all illnesses, they're soul related. I mean, not soul related, you know, body and soul. So if you have issues, grief, constant, carry that around, you might get sick, you know. If you're heartbroken due to past whatever happened to you and you keep carrying that around, the possibility is that you get heart issues at one point. So, or cancer or whatever nags in you, you know. I'm not trying to put you in fear. I'm just saying that most of our sicknesses, we just go to the doctor, and of course go to the doctor. I'm not saying don't go to the doctor, please. But we should look also into that. Why am I sick? Why am I having this? And you know, so you find the connection. And the tree or trees in general help you with this, right? And herbs and incense. So yeah, and therefore, of course, you can smudge the willow. Of course, I mentioned that before, the wood of it. So, and if you smudge with it, of course, you bring the spirit of the tree with you home, right? So, and it will help you to find the right path in different phases of your life when you're about to make important decisions. So it will give you a straightforward skill, and that will help you to make the right decision, to choose the right thing. And again, even if your soul has reached a very dark point in your life, the willow incense will cheer you up again. You know, it takes away the darkness from the soul, and it lets in a little light shine for you at the end of the tunnel if you can't see it on your own anymore. So all you have to do then is just walk towards that light, right? And this would be your decision, the right decision at that point of time then. Yeah. Also, like all plants and herbs, and she will protect you on your way, on your path. And so she makes sure that no one will pursue us, you know, because sometimes we have people that don't allow us the path to happiness, and because they're jealous or whatever. I still don't get it, because I like people to be happy. You know, I would never be jealous about someone being happy. But unfortunately, we have those people down the rabbit hole. Hello. Oh, pyramid. What? Someone showed a bunch of stuff of yours? That sucks. So yeah, where was I? People. Yeah, that don't allow us to be happy. I don't understand it. I never did, and I never will. So, but anyways, that instant can help you also, you know, so you don't get pulled down into their negative energies and their jealousy and not wanting you to move forward. So she will literally tell them to smudge off. And yeah, because what it does at this moment, what she does is she helps you with a connection to the earth. And I always say it, grounding is important. So, and yeah, and with this, once she grounds you, you release your fear, right? She will into earth. So yeah, so she helps you with that you don't have to choose between yes and no anymore, but she will help you to see, to start from where what you want, right? So I think that's important too. Or taking sides, like what's going on right now. I don't take sides. I don't take the light. I don't take the dark, because we need both. And I wish everybody would see that, because yeah, I just go straight. Taking sides is not good. It just puts you in a position that you might not want to be in. So don't make sure you don't get dragged to one or the other side, because there's no good or bad in energy terms. It's what you make of it, right? And she also helps you to strengthen your self-confidence. She strengthens it really good. And so, and therefore, again, it is easier, makes it easier for you to make a decision, or the decision that you want and not others, and not always to give in about what others want, right? So it's about your happiness as well. And like I said, she helps you to suffocate negativity. But I don't know who watched it or not. In one of my real videos, I talked about it. I explained that it's very easy actually to get rid of certain people, of certain situation, if you just suffocate it. Like I explained, for example, a Hollywood star, right? He will be big and shiny as long as you give him your energy, as long as you watch his movie, as long as you listen to gossip, as long, you put all your attention in there. But once everybody turns away, no one watches the movie anymore. So he literally disappears, right? And this can be done in certain life situations too. So just don't feed it anymore. But I see in this world that's not happening. So what are you guys talking? Males are not multitask thinker. They master one thing. Yeah, Natalie, it is. Driving a car is multitasking. Yeah. And I don't even know which real video it was. I don't remember. But I know I did in one of my videos how to work with rill and runes. It's easy, I just explained if you really want something, you really have to focus, and you cannot let one dust kind of negativity in. Or if you, let's take the willow in here, if you decide for a path, but right now you're at yes or no because you're being pulled left and right, and you don't know anymore what's right or wrong. Again, the willow can help. And now I totally forgot where I was going. That worked well because I read the chat between. Yeah, no, now I got it. Hey, what would my live stream be without squirreling, right? So there you go. So if you want something to happen, you really have to say, okay, what example can I take? I really wish for these vegetable in my garden to grow. Or if you say, I hope my vegetable will grow this year, it ain't happening. In this moment, you put that little doubt in there, and that will mix it all up. So my energies will grow this year. Yep. So that's how it goes, right? I know it's easier said than done. I'm working on that myself. So that's why I like to talk about it, because I do it myself, and I'm working on these things myself, right? So yeah, we need squirrels in the willow tree. I think that was pretty much it. Yeah. The medical uses I mentioned then. I mean, we all know it's like aspirin, right? For fever, for flu. It's antiviral, for migraine. So fever, I think I said already. Did I say fever already? Well, I say it again then. Or even for wound healing, you can use the leaves for wound healing, because they have a germic. They take care of the germs, the leaves. So, but make sure you wash the leaves good with water before, right? So, and then, yeah, that was pretty much it. I'm thinking. Yeah. I like to take it for migraine in combination with meadowsweet, lavender, rosemary. So yeah, for people out there with migraines, willow bark, meadowsweet, lavender, rosemary, thyme. So and a bit St. John's wort you can use there as well. But remember, willow bark is bitter, so and best to soak overnight in cold water, so you don't hurt the ingredients, the tannins in there. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. I don't remember anything else. I think that's all said and done. So oh, Jeremy, I didn't see you. Sorry. Ich liebe dich auch. Okay, you guys. Well, I hope you can work with that. And like I said, I like to sit under willow. I haven't found here one in my area, but I used to love to sit under willows and just read a book and just sit there, close my eyes and listening. I mean, I love listening to the trees in general when the wind comes up. So yeah, keep in mind, approach the trees respectful. Don't leave any garbage around. Maybe you can leave a little offering, even if it's just an apple, you know. So, yeah. But I think I mentioned that a few times, right? With being respectful and all, and how to approach trees. Okay, you guys, that was all for now. I see that I will be back next week. And now, yeah, and always remember, nothing is as hard as it seems. It might look sometimes like it's not possible, but it is possible as long as you release old stuff, and make room for the new. It is possible. So, yeah, I didn't think so, but I know. Okay, you guys, thank you all so much for coming. An offering at the foot of the willow tree. Yeah, for example, or, just give her a little energy back, well, whatever you feel like doing, or what trees like, for example, trees and Mother Nature. You can look around for garbage, most of all. I like to do that. Or sometimes even if you see a branch is half off and might cause a tree pain. I know that sounds for some maybe, what do you mean? But yeah, they do feel too, right? And I like to do that. So I like to check the trees. But like I said, last time I left an apple as a food offering. So just something that you show your appreciation, But I know your goodwill, that's appreciation too, as long as you connect with them. And they will feel it. So, and also don't feel discouraged if you don't get a connection the first time. It is either because the tree wants to get to know you, or maybe you're not open enough, you're not listening yet, you're too nervous, you're too concentrating too much on the, I don't hear anything. So you just really need to relax. And I know relaxing is hard to do. So you really have to learn to relax. I mean, how screwed up is this, But that's where we are right now. So, okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, I will see you probably next week. I will see what I come up with. I might put out a little music video in regards to the Willow. I had a tune in mind today that I was listening to in the car. Maybe I bring that out. And Max, you write me an email when? Okay, we talked about this, or Hangouts or whatever. So, okay, you guys, you have a good evening or good morning or good night wherever you are. Bye-bye.